It's now time for the Brown Brothers and Friends Saturday morning talk show. Get ready to laugh yo off.
Damn, it must be Halloween, because here come the spooks.
It was a dream. I dreamt the whole thing. I was poor and no one liked me. I lost my job. I lost my house. Penelope hated me. And it was all because of this terrible, awful Negro.
And we'll put up with the retard in the meantime. Who's the retard? You.
But y'all don't say that.
Shut up. Wake up my dad and get me grounded.
You have a special bond with this bush?
No, I just thought that it
You're the king of the forest?
I'm sorry?
What?
You fucking tree hugger?
Is this your special bush?
So it's $10 for a BJ, $12 for an HJ, $15 for a ZJ.
What's a ZJ?
If you have to ask, big man, you can't afford it.
He had sex with my mama. Why? God, if you listen, hell.
Oh, wait, but you said you only had sex with 3 different guys. You never mentioned him.
Because I never had sex with him.
You sucked his dick.
We went out a few times. We never had sex, but we fooled around.
Oh, my God. Why did you tell me you only had sex with 3 different guys?
Because I did only have sex with 3 different guys. That doesn't mean I didn't just go with people.
Oh, my God. I feel so nauseous.
Sorry, Dante. I thought you understood.
I did understand. I understood that you had sex with 3 different guys, and that's all you said.
Please calm down.
How many?
Dante.
How many dicks have you
Let it
sucked?
go.
How many?
Wait, shut up a second and I'll tell you. Jesus. I didn't freak out like this when you told me how many girls you fucked.
You got candy?
Yeah, I do look like that.
Time to get correctly.
We don't got no goddamn band. We don't need to fucking practice, Randy. We don't need a shit-ass manager neither. You motherfuckers. Y'all just a bunch of losers.
Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper?
I'll just keep it.
Yeah, we back. And it's another Saturday in the books, people. You know, we're getting close to the end of Corona, I hope. But right now, they're going to open up a lot of businesses, so you ain't got to stay at home no more. You can get out, about, and you can probably catch the shit because the shit ain't gone nowhere. So keep your ass at home. We don't need people getting sicker and getting out here and transferring this shit to other people. Treat that shit like AIDS, so stay away from it. We are in the studio today. We got some guests in the house with us, and I'm gonna go ahead and let them start it off by introducing themselves. So we're gonna start over there with you in the corner. That you've been smiling since you got here. What's going on with you, Miss Lady?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing all right. Tell the people who you are.
Well, I'm just me. I'm Tasha. You know, I'm an artist. You know, side of me a lot of people might not know. I act, I write, and I'm just, you know, character.
Oh shit, that's what I'm talking about. You act, you write. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Claim that shit, girl. Speak your truth. Yeah. And over there in the other corner, man, we got he's not even a guest no more. He's just a fucking regular now because he comes in. And as you all know, when we have guests on the show, if we invite them right back after the show, we fucks with them. If we don't, you don't hear from them again. But Sean is over there, man. What's going on with you, bro?
Hey, not too much. I'm glad I made the cut. I didn't know that.
And y'all see another familiar face. I know he's been out the studio for a minute, man. But you know, with this Corona shit going on, I definitely understand because I need my nephews to be safe. But my brother's back in the house. What's going on, bro?
I was here last week, so it's not like I wasn't here.
Yeah, but you wasn't here the previous 20 weeks before that.
I think I missed 2 weeks.
Hey, we gonna have a good time this morning, and like we always do, man. Let's
2 weeks.
Don't start that shit. We gonna start it off, man, by finding out how everybody's week has been thus far, man. So let's go ahead, and I'm gonna go back in reverse order this time, bro. How was your week?
It was boring.
Boring.
Yeah,
Why do you say that?
Just work and that's it. Only fun thing was to clock out and play video games with my sons.
That's pretty cool, man. But work is for me is actually cool because I get to work from home, and you know what? I realized that I like my job now because I'm working at home and I ain't got to deal with motherfuckers at work. And I know they probably listen. I don't like coworkers. I just don't. Just leave me the fuck alone. Let me go in there and do my job. I don't want you to come out and say, "Hey, how you doing?" No. And I can't say that about everybody because some people I do like. But just so I don't discriminate and and you think I'm talking about you, I'm just gonna say everybody. So just leave me the fuck alone. That's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? And my job has been great. I love going to work. I love clocking in, just sitting there, not being bothered, all that good shit. So my week has been pretty damn, it's just outstanding. And I hope we keep working from home because I don't want to go back in that bitch. Plus, I'm saving on gas, so I got a raise.
Hey, I have been saving a lot more money, though.
Right.
Switching to, no, I'm joking.
You say, what's that, Geico?
Yeah.
But, hey, I ain't been eating in the snack. I think that's why I'm losing weight because I haven't been eating in the break room and just going up there getting those chips and shit all the time.
My break room is the kitchen. I got little kids, so it's all kind of little Debbie snacks in there. And I be trying to fight the urge. I'm like, man, I ain't eating that shit today. Hey, Will, give me one of them brownies you got in there. Like, God.
Do you feel bad eating like that?
Yeah, I do. I'm like, man, fat fuck.
Do you cry? Like, if you eat and you actually see your reflection, do you cry?
What you trying to say?
I'm just saying, do you feel bad when you see yourself doing something you don't want to do?
As long as I ain't doing it naked.
Well, I'm just saying, because I feel bad when I catch myself in the mirror and I'm masturbating. So it's like, that really, it's embarrassing. Because when you see yourself doing something that you say you don't want to do anymore, it fucks with you. So that's why I say never jack off in the bathroom looking at yourself.
You always feel guilty when you get through jacking off, though.
I don't if I'm not looking at the mirror. If I'm like looking at a porn or something like that, I'm cool. But then the porn gets nasty after I'm finished.
My conscience fuck with me. It's like, as soon as I bust a name, like, my conscience be like, hey, man, God was looking at you the whole time.
You too?
Bad guy.
Man, let's get around the room, man. We're going to talk about this shit all day. Sean, how was your week, man?
Oh, man. What we talking about a week. All right. Well, I was about to testify. Man, I be feeling the same thing. Like dead granny looking at me.
Man, all the time, all my dead kin folks is
Everybody
in the room like,
boy, it's a damn shame. Yeah. And you know what? You be making all kind of faces when you. I know I do it because I get into it. Sometimes I have angry sex and I just throw myself into the wall. But but yeah, man, you got to watch out, man, because a lot of people, there's a lot of spirits are still with us, man. And you don't want them, right there with you while you're doing your do.
Like spirits don't even know you; they just come in the room. They was fucked up when they was here.
That's them ABC spirits, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I want to
Is
say.
he doing it again? Girl, stop! Don't disrupt them. Let him keep going. God damn.
And by girl, he means dude.
You do wonder about that though. Like, do they wait out the door? Do they wait outside the door until you're done?
Well, I'm pretty sure when you check out, man, and I'm not gonna start that because I don't want to start talking about death and heaven and all that. But I'm gonna say this: once you get there, and if you go through the gates, which I hope we all do, and as soon as you make that left and you see a lot of dudes that you ain't never seen before, they was like, "Hey, Sean, we've been watching you, making sure you stay safe."
Right. Think about it.
If I die before my brother, I'm gonna sneak in on him and switch that shit to gay porn.
No, how'd this happen?
That's funny.
Do you finish?
No, that's just in the mood right there.
Cause like that's fucked up. Cause like there's a point of no return when you masturbating. So if you get to that point. Yeah. Like right there, and then you hit that shit. That's fucked up. Why would you do that?
No, dog. There is a point.
Cause I can't if I'm watching a porn and a dude is with a girl and they cut to him right quick, fucks me up. I hate that shit. Don't you hate those cuts?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, cause stay with the ass jiggling. That's what I'm saying. Stay with the ass jiggling, and then as soon as I get ready to bust, they show him and he's like, I'm like, oh shit. So that's just fucked up. It's just fucked up. And I shouldn't be having to look away from my phone. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up.
You use your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I use my TV.
Nigga, your TV is hooked up to your Xbox. You jacking off to your Xbox?
Yeah.
You know they can see that.
Good.
Well, you know what? They can see that on the phones too.
Nigga,
but I used to work.
They can see everything you do.
Yeah, because I used to work at Verizon, so yeah, you can see that shit. Well, fuck it. I don't care.
Yeah,
they know they know my heart.
don't shake my hand in the morning.
Right.
Miss Lady,
Hey, how are you?
how was your
What's
week? I know they got a female in the studio and they talking like this. We
We
don't give
sorry.
a shit. All right, it's
Yeah.
equal opportunity over here.
So anyway, my week was not any like interesting like you all's. It was just more laid back, little thinking a little bit, being silly, just enjoying life.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. She said, "Yeah, I guess my week wasn't like y'all. Y'all eating snacks and
But
jacking off. Ain't that
eating
some shit?"
snacks. I'm trying to stay away from the snacks. I'm actually walking because I don't want to be, coming
Right.
out of quarantine just.
Well, be careful
'Cause I-
because white people won't let us walk anymore. We can't walk,
I was
jog,
talking
or
about
nothing.
that the other day. I was actually walking with my daughter, and it was interesting conversation to have because I thought it made me think. I was like, wow, I don't want to actually jog because something might happen.
Yeah.
And she's so innocent to the world. Some kids are that she's like, oh no, that's not gonna happen to you. It was sad what
Right.
happened, but it's reality right now
And that's a fucking shame.
that you have to think about stuff like that before you.
And I said this last night on the show last night, and I'm not gonna get into a long speech because this is a comedy show. But last night I said, look, people, we not finna do that 2 week shit and then we back to normal like it is. Cause what's his name, Zimmerman's still out there walking around like he a fucking celebrity and shit. Nobody even says anything about Trayvon Martin anymore, and this is the same fucking shit. So my thing is, if y'all go riot and rob, riot and all that shit for this, hey, keep the shit up and quit killing each other.
Right.
Stop killing each other, and let's uplift our community and let's really ride on this, man. Because if we don't make a stand, it's gonna keep happening.
True that.
So quit going to Dollar General, buying up all their supplies and shit, making your poster boy say I was there. Yeah, for 2 weeks, nigga. It's like what the hell you?
Yeah.
Don't get me started on that. But like I said, today we are really gonna jump into some shit because I saw some other shit on social media and the internet and all that kind of stuff. Karens.
Oh.
These motherfuckers go tell me that being called Karen is equal to being called a nigga. What fucking world do you live on? Well, it's your name, bitch. I know white women named Karen. So what, you can't call them Karen? You know what? I call you motherfuckers soccer moms. Is that offensive? I don't know. But my thing is, there's no way in hell that you go sit here and tell me that Karen is the same thing as being called a nigga. That's like when the gays said they were the new blacks. I don't accept that shit. No. If you gay, you be gay, but it's not the same type of thing as being black because my thing is, and they gonna say, well, oh, we were born that way. No, man, look here. I don't know how that shit works. One moment you was playing with G.I. Joes, next moment you want to suck a dick. I don't know how that shit works.
Right.
But it's not the same as being black. I'm sorry, because I was born black and motherfuckers still hate blacks. They love you all more than they love blacks. As you can see, if you gay and go running, you ain't getting killed. But if we go running, somebody wants to shoot us down. So come on, man, kill all that shit. And Karens.
When gay people run, they can die.
I was kind of thinking about that too.
They
Gay
like
person running the hills.
the way they waving their arms, you ain't never be able to hit them.
Them niggas run like the Matrix, nigga. But seriously though, man, back to Karens, man. Now, help me understand how being called a Karen is offensive.
What is okay? So that because that was my first time ever hearing of that. So just to make sure I'm understanding correctly, white Caucasian women are becoming offended if you address them as Karen. Where did that come from?
I have no fucking. They say it was originated by a group of black women, probably Love and Hip Hop or some shit like that, and they got offended. They got offended.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you see.
I thought it was that lady that was who called the police on that people cooking out in the park.
Was her name Karen?
I think so. I don't know.
I think it was more of the meme that started with the lady, the Bob, can I speak to your manager lady? They said this looks like a mom with a mixed kid, that type of thing. And they called her Karen. And she had a certain haircut. And it started out that way. I don't know how it came up with a big deal now, whatever. But it's ridiculous. I would say it does not compare to being called.
No, you can call a white woman a cunt now, and she will accept that before you call her a Karen.
So they cool with Becky.
Yeah, they cool with Becky.
I mean,
but
that
not Karen.
automatically mean you got a Becky, and she's sucking dick. But they cool with
Why
that.
would you be okay with that
Yeah.
versus
I'm cool
Karen?
with Becky.
Okay. But I stay with Snowflake. That shit's
try
just
that.
easy. Snowflake, Snow Bunny, all that shit. Anything white, I call them that. You know, if I don't know your name, shit, or what. But now I'm gonna say Karen. I'm gonna use Karen when we actually trying to rap and shit. I'm gonna put Karen in the lyric instead of nigga now. Everything that I say, every time I say nigga, I'm gonna say Karen.
So
My
what about
Karen.
the white men? Like, how are they taking it? Like, do they have a name for them as well?
I don't know that. Doug.
Doug? What?
Fucking Doug.
Fucking Doug. Hey, you heard it here, man. That's a racial slur for white man, Doug. If you see a white dude and you want to just say something ignorant, to just you Doug. Just call him that. That way, and we'll see how that goes.
If they offended, let's keep it up.
Right. Let's keep it up.
They feel like they can call us niggas to hurt our feelings. Hey, if Karen is fucking with them that bad,
right,
we're gonna say it from now on.
I'm gonna hold a rally and say, all these Karens, we're tired of them. Let's get rid of them. They stink. We hate Karens. You can't do that because some black men, like NFL players, they love them. So,
yep.
Yeah, half the Titans got Karens as wives. So I don't know.
Nigga, half the NFL is married to white women.
You ain't lying. Except for that one dude, his mama ain't gonna let him marry a white woman.
Nah,
she was more. Hey, she probably more famous than he is. I know if y'all watched the draft, that was a white woman that was sitting in her boyfriend's lap, and all you saw was her hugged up on him. She was like, "I got me one," and because they called his name, and his mama had it. She was like, "Bitch, get out! This is his moment."
I think I heard about that.
Yeah, but that motherfucker, hey, she thinks she got her one, even though they probably ain't together no more. When you get drafted, your status it just automatically goes up. Like bitches that you couldn't fuck before, when you get drafted, they calling you now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I saw you on TV last night. Who do you play for now? Yeah, that's how that shit goes. Yeah. Bitch, are you serious? I had prime example. And I'm a comedian, so the shit's a little different. We don't get money like NFL players unless you just done made it. But I did a show at Zany's one time. Zany's. I was on there with Bruce and all them. No, it wasn't Bruce. It was a goddamn Lavelle Crawford. Yeah, they both big shit. I was on there with Lavelle ain't big no more. But I was on the show with Lavelle.
Still big.
But we was outside, and me, I don't sign autographs because I'm like, shit, I ain't made it, But if they come up and they want to take a picture, yeah, I'll take a picture. If you want an autograph, I'll sign it. And I'll tell you right then, I'm like, I don't know why you want my autograph. It ain't worth shit. But I'll sign it anyway. Well, I'm outside, we taking pictures, and motherfuckers that wouldn't give me the time of day.
Oh, for real?
Wouldn't give me the time of day back in the day. These motherfuckers, I mean, for one, because girls back in our day, if you wasn't like just a star athlete or selling dope, you wasn't getting no play. So these are the same bitches that probably got like 3-4 kids now, saying they want to run up and say, hey, well, you were funny on stage. I was like, yeah, I know, bitch, is what I do. And I didn't mean to be, arrogant like that, but those feelings don't go away. But I remember when I was trying to holler at you back in the day, and you shot me down.
Michael Jordan,
yeah, get the fuck out of my face. Back then, didn't want me. Now, but everybody has a moment like that. I'm pretty sure everybody has had a moment where you like, motherfucker, I remember when you and your girls were sitting at the lunchroom table and y'all didn't want to, man, fuck you, bitch. And back then I wouldn't say that shit because I was, I was like, nah, I can't call a girl a bitch. It's not right. Plus, I don't want them to get mad. Now I'm like, bitch, please. I'm like, man, look here. They would say any fucking thing to you back in the day.
That is funny, man. I'm sorry.
So now I'm an equal opportunist. I'm gonna say that all the time. I'm an equal opportunist, man. I will. If you get out of line and you acting like that, I'm gonna call it that.
I mean, I could just see you calling them out from second grade.
Oh, nigga, I will. I'll call them out from second. Nigga, I got a motherfucker.
Crayons.
If I see this motherfucker from kindergarten, I'm telling you, it's on site, nigga. I don't give a shit. You go jump me in the fucking line when they were giving out ice cream sandwiches, nigga.
Oh, wow.
And they gave out the last, they gave out the last.
I think this nigga joking. This nigga serious.
No, I know people like that.
We'll hold grudges like a motherfucker.
No, because I'm just saying, man, I don't eat strawberry ice cream sandwiches. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't eat that shit. Especially as a kid, I didn't eat it. Because it fucks with your taste buds. That's not what I like to eat. So I wanted the, vanilla, you know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker, I turned my head one moment, and as soon as I turned back around, he jumped. I was like, hey, bro, I'm already up here, and he got the sandwich. And I was like, well, at the time, I was like, it was cool because I didn't know if it was, that was the last one. Then I got up there, and I said, hey, yeah, how much, Jewel? She was like, yeah, here's your sandwich. I was like, but this is strawberry. I don't eat strawberry. She was like, I'm sorry, William. Because I was William then. She was like, I'm sorry, William, but that's the last one. And I looked at that motherfucker, and he was over there, had ice cream all over his face and shit, he eating and laughing and shit.
That same nigga probably in the alley got white stuff running down his face.
I'm going to kick his ass if I see him today, man. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that nigga, man. Seriously.
How long ago was this again?
Nigga was in kindergarten. Shit. I'm 41 now, so shit. Fuck it. I don't care. I got to ride.
I understand. Yeah, me.
Oh, shit. Everybody has a moment like that, though. Everybody has somebody that they don't. It's stuck with you. It's tattooed in your brain. And she looking at me like, this nigga is crazy.
Yeah. No, I've had. I'm not gonna say it's similar because I've always been nice, but I've had people like come back from the past and be like, yeah, I was so into you, and you didn't notice, and I'm just like, when,
Let me ask you a question. Now you said they come back and say I was so into you, but. You never. How do you feel when people do that? Because let's be honest, when you see them, if they would have had a chance, do you tell them that, or if they wouldn't, if they still don't have a chance and they wouldn't have had a chance back then, do you let them know that as well?
It's hard to equate like the difference between them then and then them being adult, especially if I don't know them in my adult life. It's different, but I don't know. It just always puzzles me when people say this. Like, why didn't you say something then? Yeah.
Because people's confidence level is a lot different now. Because I was insecure like a motherfucker in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Me didn't say that, but I guess I never, in my mind, I always looked at guys like as, like that. Nothing. They were so confident and cocky because you had some that would approach you, and you'd be like, I would never. But they would have the. The strength to say something, but the ones who you were probably interested in are the ones people wouldn't think you would be,
I like to interject here for a second. Had a class with her in school, high school, so just to kind of clear some, Tasha was ruthless.
Damn, like Mia X type ruthless or what?
Man, she was intimidating. She was intimidating. So intimidating, like
she must have had breast early. Yeah, there you go. Go ahead and call it what it was. It ain't intimidating. This motherfucker was thick back in the day. He was like, oh shit.
She kind of had that look like, hey, don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. I don't know you. It could be a problem. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
That's their take on it.
What?
So now the truth coming out. So she was one of the first ones to be fine back in the day, and you couldn't approach her.
Well, she was more because I don't want to say I was reserved because I've always been the silly type.
Okay,
but I knew my lane too. You know what I'm saying? So, I was like, yeah, that's probably not my lane right there.
What? I'm sorry. What?
Well, no, I'm saying not my lane as in, all right, she's that type. Like, she looks like, my perception back then as a kid was, okay, she gets like a lot of attention. You know what I'm saying? She's that type. You know what I mean? And all of that, she look like she probably black your eye too. So,
damn, so you was a fighter back then too?
She probably wasn't. This was just my, in class,
He was intimidated, like you said.
You not abusive.
I was intimidated.
No.
You never had the police called on you and a restraining order put on you?
No. You
sure? Damn, this is the first black woman I done met that ain't had that shit put on it. No, I'm just bullshitting.
I'm a peaceful person. My face can come off like a little different, but like behind that, I'm just cool. And like even if I got the attention he's talking about, it never really juggles me. So I like for people to know that I'm approachable. Sometimes I want to be not approachable, like in certain situations. But seriously, I'm not a beast. Like we had to talk about that because I never knew he was into, like he was just quiet, normal guy. And here I was, he not knowing, like I'm having to like tell people no all the time. So I probably came off intimidating because of my face, like trying to let you know, like don't come.
Did you have a steady relationship in high school?
Kinda.
Really?
Kinda, yeah.
Like longer than 2 weeks, because that's I
Yeah.
think that was like my normal time frame.
Definitely longer than 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think that shit stopped after I got married this time.
What?
Longer than 2 week relationships.
I really wasn't paying attention.
Nah, man, cause I was terrible, man. When I got older and into adulthood and everything like that, man, I had to make up for lost time because like I didn't really do a lot of fucking when I was in like college and my early. So when I got out and started, really knowing who I was, I had to make up for a lost time. I mean, I was running through bitches. I was like, yeah, I had to, man. It's like because I had to find myself, So I had to. And my stroke game wasn't shit, you know what I'm saying? So I had to fuck as much as I could to get to perfect it, you know what I'm saying? So now, and the good thing is I use protection on every last one of them. So yeah, it's not like I was fucking plastic. Rubber. So it's like I'm not just going raw dogging all these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Thank God.
I think we all had that before. I think I think every guy's had that phase, just like how you said, where they just kind of get that. I don't know if you call it a hot streak. But you just kind of just have your, I guess, whole moment where you just start just...
Well, everybody's been a hoe except my brother.
Going through them.
This motherfucker been in relationships since he was born, nigga.
I always admire people like that. When you see them and you like, oh, they been with the same... I mean, I tried it. I was married at 17 to my kid's dad. And, I did it up into my mid-20s. And I wanted it to be that way. But life is always... cut out the way it should be.
Exactly.
But I love when I see people like that. Like I have friends, a couple friends, they've been with their man, since, and then you have some that are like, man, what if I did it with somebody else? How would they? Everybody has moments. But I like seeing that. I applaud him.
I definitely applaud him.
And not to take your shine or anything, because this is a beautiful moment. You know what I'm saying? It's a good moment. But like kind of what Will was saying, like I know that from 17 to like 20s, man, from 17 to 27, I've probably been like with a total of like 3 or 4 people. That was to 27, and I was just a relationship guy. And it's weird because in that time frame, I had a job, car, crib. I had my own stuff. What's crazy is when I had to go to jail for 2 months. When I got out of jail, I lost everything. Once I lost everything, it was like they all just started coming out the woodworks. Like females just coming back to back to back to back to back. And it was almost like I don't know if they wanted somebody to take care of or what.
No, nigga, you had that jail.
But,
yeah, nigga,
under your belt.
Yeah, you got clout now, nigga.
You got clout, nigga. I've been to jail, nigga. You've been to prison.
Wait a minute, you been to jail?
See? Already. Look at
it. No.
I'm like, what you go to jail for?
I don't know.
Suspended license. License suspended.
You got to change that story.
That's what you're right. When I would tell them in jail, they were like, suspended license. I need to keep this to myself.
Yeah, nigga.
I was pissing people off.
Yeah, you can't be in there for suspended license.
Man.
God, so you was in there telling them, oh, man, I'm ready to get out of here. I got to suspend. They probably was ready to kick your butt.
Like, why am I in here for? I was like, what did you do? If you don't mind me asking. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you don't ask that.
See, Sean too nice.
Okay. I didn't know. But it was crazy because when I got out, and like I said, I lost everything. I remember, like, I was keeping track because I ain't even messed with that many people. From 27, when I got out of jail, I say from 27 to, like, 29, I ran through, like, maybe, like, 11. You know what I'm saying? Now, for some dudes, it's probably still small. I don't know. But I thought it was just interesting. And then I kind of had to, like, Will kind of, all right, I got to find myself, but this is not healing. You know what I'm saying?
So men go through, I need to find myself.
Yeah,
because they being you know what,
a hoe. I was a hoe. That's why I never call a female a hoe for sleeping with multiple people because I do the same shit. Well, I did the same shit. I don't do it no more because I'm married. But but yeah, gotta clear that shit up. Because she listens to the show. She was like, hold up, nigga. What do you mean by? Nah, but man, I told her, I was like, man, I was a big hoe. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm just like, shit, I just own the shit, because I'd rather her know and then instead of somebody walking up and saying, man, yo, nigga's a hoe. No, he used to be. Right, she snapped that streak, so, hey, it is what it is. But back to what you saying, that number 11 being a small number, yeah.
No small, yeah.
Yeah, cause man, my thing is, man, you did what you wanted to do and what you had to do at the time. You know what I'm saying? You was locked down for 2 months, man, around nothing but niggas. So you had to get out and knock some shit off. So you had to knock that prison dust off, man, because it's like shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But back to what you were saying too. You
I found myself.
Yeah, but okay, we glad you found yourself. But 2 months for goddamn suspended license.
Yeah.
You need to tell somebody you killed somebody and got off because they couldn't find a weapon. That's what you need to tell somebody.
Run them off.
Right.
Nah,
he won't run them off. If they from Chicago, they be like, oh, for real?
See, yeah. Gotta be like, he's killed.
Nah, hey, dude, seriously. That's fucked up, man. They fucked up your life for a suspended license.
Suspended license, man. Well, that on top of missing, like, I had to do community service. And but they hit me with like a lot of community service, and I was like, how the hell am I gonna complete that? Yeah, I do 60 hours in like 30 days or something. And I was like, man, what am I supposed to do? Quit my job?
Nah, what you do is you get somebody that you know that's got a business and just have them type you up a letter.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. Yeah. Well, this is the crazy part
I
though.
do none of my shit.
I was actually, it's funny you say that. There was a lady. I was supposed to make a donation. She was supposed to give me hours. And I think something happened where she stood me up. You know, she wasn't where she was supposed to be. So I just had to pop up in court, like, you know, like, it's all like that.
Shit.
And it was.
Because I'm going to tell you, when I had to go to court, because I had a suspended license too. But it was because I paid a ticket and didn't know, because I paid it and didn't show them my proof of insurance. And they was like, oh, well, we saw that you paid a ticket, but you didn't show proof of insurance. So, yeah, we're going to suspend your license.
Dang.
And I got caught by the police, and I didn't know my license was suspended. And that's how all that shit happened. But, you know, I didn't go to jail for the shit. I just went down there and, like I said, I was scared at first because I had somebody and I told them I probably shouldn't be confessing this shit on air, but I think after 10 years, the shit's dropped anyway, I hope. I don't want to get no call. I'm like, Mr. Brown, we need you to come down. I'm like, God damn, I snitched on myself.
That's how I usually have it.
I mean, what's the difference with me doing that and most rappers? So it's like, right. But I got in there and I gave the attorney or whatnot, I gave him the sheet of paper, and he looked at it and said, and I never forget, I was so scared because he looked at it and said, what is this? I said, you gotta read it. See, it's got. I was like, look at the letterhead. That's a business. And I went and I cut grass and I did this. That's how many hours. Because you'll be surprised at how that macho shit run out when they say some shit like that. And you think you finna get locked up. Because I was cool at first. I was in there with other niggas. They like, man, it's my third time here. I was like, yeah, nigga, they fucking with us, man. It's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And then the attorney came in and I was like, Mr. Brown, I was like, yes, sir, here's my shit. And I was like, you know, trying to be hard and shit. That nigga said, what is this? Hey, those are my hours. Remember, I had community service, and they said I had to, and this is the hours showing they signed it and everything. Right. See, they signed it and they printed their name. You can call. Do you need me to call them? Because I'll call them. Like, and niggas was sitting there, and he said, "Oh, okay." I said, "You're fine." And I sat down. And I was like, "Oh, okay." So do I have to stay here? Or can I go? He's like, "Oh, you can go." So I was like, I grabbed my coat and shit, look down that bench. Them niggas was like, "You bitch." Right. I was like, "Yep, but I'm a free bitch." Boy, you never be happier than a motherfucker when you skipping down that hallway knowing you ain't in trouble.
You're right.
Waving everybody. Man, good luck. Man, good luck.
That's what. Hold up. You had an experience too? What school did y'all go to? God damn.
On this lane.
Well, actually, let me defend myself. I came there later on in life because I had to move. Yeah. That school was something else, though. I will say that.
That was a good school.
What school?
Yeah, we was up the street at White Creek.
Yeah. Tunnels Lane. Y'all was Metro's good school.
No. When I got to that school, it was not the good school.
What the fuck? Where are you from?
What y'all do? Pull the fire alarm?
No, I went to Hillwood at first, and then.
Oh, shit.
Hillwood was kind of bad, though.
Yeah, so you brought anger to that school.
No, what y'all doing talking about Hillwood? That was a good school.
When
I was there.
Because 97 it wasn't.
I'm not.
I'm 41.
My age, okay, I'm 36.
Okay, well, you a few years behind me, but shit, yeah, you didn't miss it by that much.
It wasn't bad.
Are you sure? I think niggas was still getting killed while you was there.
Get killed at Hillwood?
Yeah, because I know when I was in school they were.
I ain't never heard. You talking about Hillsborough or Hillwood?
No, Hillwood. Hillsborough was.
I don't know.
That was out in Green Hills and shit.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
And but now, y'all went to Hunters Lane, that big ass circle.
It was a circle.
Yeah, circle.
I don't know, because y'all had a lot of Karens over there. So, you know.
Karens where? At Hunters Lane?
At Hunters Lane, yeah. Hunter's Lane it was a lot of white folks over there.
No, that's
when I was-
Hillwood.
No, Hunter's Lane was mixture though.
It was a,
It was a mixture though. It was. It was. So
It wasn't good pasture.
Nah, it wasn't beach.
Now
Nothing like
they
that.
had all Karens.
That-
I think it
yeah.
was number like 1.2% black. Over here, yeah.
And all over athletes.
Yeah, could you imagine going to a school where nobody looks like you? God, and ain't nobody listen to the same kind of music you. Well, no, they listen to.
I
that
went to
shit.
Cumberland University.
Yeah, you did go to Cumberland University. Y'all had about what 8% blacks up there.
Man, all on the football team.
All on the football team.
I'm pretty diverse, so it doesn't matter. Like
I
I'm
am
real
too.
diverse.
Yeah.
I hang around and really I hang around all people. So I'm diverse.
She like, I hang around about 8 white people, so I'm diverse.
No. I mean, I know more than that. I mean, like if you get to know them, you know, like everybody's not the same. Just like you can't say every black person's the same.
Got
you
that
can't
shit
say every
right.
white person's the same. Because honestly, I've met some of our people that are worse than.
Look, I'm gonna tell
I'm
you
hard
like
to
this.
say the word worse than Karens.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you.
And I be wanting like, have you met some
Right.
before?
Yeah,
And you just like, are you?
I am super
my God.
racist. Like I am like probably one of the biggest racists you know, simply because I'm racist towards everybody.
Yeah.
There's shit I do when I see niggas. There's shit I do when I see white folks. There's shit I do when I see Hispanics. You know, I lock my door because I am super racist and I don't know what these motherfuckers capable of. And then to keep me out of court, because I got my license and shit to pop somebody, but to keep me out of court, I just lock my door and try to get away as fast as possible.
Smart move.
Yeah, so so people say, "Will you right? You damn right against everybody," and we joke on everybody because we equal opportunists. Now let's get more into you because you said you was an actress, a writer. I want to get more into you. I want to detail. I want to know more about you.
Okay.
So let's see, because you said you went to Hillwood at first. Now, are you from Nashville? Born and raised? Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. I've been here.
So let's talk about you. You said you like. I want to know about the writing first, and then we'll get into the acting.
Okay, well, the writing part is for me. I write poetry.
Oh shit.
That's what I do. Let's see. The acting thing came.
Hold up, because you said you can't just say you write poetry and then jump right. Well, the acting can't. No. Do you have some poetry with you?
Not with me.
You got it on your phone. Do you know any of your poetry? Because I love poetry.
I put it like this: if I'm invited back, I'll have some with me, and that'll be my way of opening up because I haven't even went like live yet. I have friends that have been trying to get me to. I have poet friends that host, all of that and trying to get me to. But it's like I'm more of a quiet, shy person. I may not come off like that, but I'm shy. So when it comes to that, I am. But now that I've started acting a little bit, I've opened up a little bit more.
You open up a little bit more. That's pretty cool, man. Cause I love poetry because I can't write it. Anything that I can't do, I kind of gravitate towards it. And I love it. Yeah. And poetry was one of those things that I really like, man. Because when people get into it, like I go to a lot of poetry sets, and some of them poetry sets, these motherfuckers be getting deep. You know what I'm saying?
It's deep. It is.
And I mean, they go start snapping and shit. And you be like, after it's over, I'm like, nigga, you okay? You be like, oh yeah, that's how I write. I'm like, oh, okay.
They was living in that moment probably, and it depends on where that emotion is coming from when you're writing, because you're not sitting there thinking about what to write. You kind of just write it.
Like, dark night, as I walked down the street, I stepped on a crack and it broke my mama back. I don't give a shit. I will kill this bitch. They be like, hey, nigga, what the hell?
Fuck these cracks.
And they don't, and they, he's like, fuck these crackers, and everybody starts snapping.
That's my favorite part. I like that.
Everybody starts snapping.
Yeah, everybody just
like,
snapping.
These
no matter what they say.
motherfuckers are crazy. But hey, it's I guess if DMX, that's how he rap. That's how fucking poetry. They spit their poetry. I love going to poetry sets though. I want my brother to do poetry and talk about life.
The fuck?
I think you'll be a good poet, man.
Okay.
With them stories that you used to write. With them stories you used to write.
That's stories, nigga. They want poetry.
That's good too. You write stories like short stories or.
I used to do little funny racist. Peckerwood jokes.
Here's the thing. My brother is probably the funniest redneck, and he's black, but he got some of the most racist things that if a white man said, you be like, you motherfucker. But when he says it, it's funny as shit. You know what I'm saying? So
I was a Klansman in my early life.
He had to be.
Wow.
He had to be. He had to be a Klansman because the shit that he comes up with, like I don't even want him to say that shit on the air because I don't want to give them any more terms because the one that you got,
Oh wow,
man, he called me a fucking ornament one day, and I was like, what the fuck is an ornament? He's like, your ass gonna be hanging from a tree. You keep fucking with me. I was like, God damn. I'm like,
whoa,
like nigga, why the fuck would you call me that? Like that's the type of shit. Like I said. When I have to write something racist, I just call my brother. Like, hey, I need something for another nigga.
He just gave a white man a good turn for the new meat.
Right.
What's that?
Ornament.
right, Lord.
You can't tell me nobody gonna use that after they do this.
Nah, he ain't gonna let them know where he got it from.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be one white dude to tell him where he got it from. He gonna get mad as fuck.
And he gonna get in trouble too.
He's like, you heard it off the Brown Brothers. He's like, what the hell you doing listening to it?
Oh shit.
Now,
oh man.
Now, Sean, back to you, cause man, you got a lot of shit that you got going on, man, and I can't wait to be a part of a lot of your projects as well. And the one that you got, and I'm not gonna speak on it because I don't want you, I don't want to ruin it. But I'll let you catch your composure because I know he's still laughing. But I can't wait till you drop this next project that you're working on, man. I'm really interested to see how the finished product looks, man, because I'm gonna promote myself. I happen to be a part of it, man. So I'm always anxious to see how some shit look when I'm a part of it.
Right.
But I've seen some of his previous work, and you actually have one that you did with my cousin where you were about to die, and he was trying to get you to hurry up and die so he can inherit the money. And that was pretty hilarious.
Oh man, thanks for checking that out. I didn't even know you watched it.
Yeah, I checked out the other demonic shit that you did, which was kind of fucking scary. I'm not, because it wasn't no videos. It was just a 911 call, and the shit at the end when you heard her scream and the demon sound and the phone dropping, that shit right there was fucked up. Man,
when I say that right there. When I say like short horror films, that's like, man, my main passion. Along with comedy, that right there, I've been just like you. I was hooked to being creative and making my own film since I was a kid. I used to look at the JCPenney catalog, like turn all the way to the back, look for camcorders, and try to figure out how to save up, stack up my little $2 allowance just to purchase me a little video camcorder.
Right.
And so, as far as the horror, my mom, my biological mom, she was like addicted to horror. And so when I would go and spend time with her on the weekends, that was literally all she did. And I thought she was a little off with that. She normal individual, but she just loves some horror movies, man. Tales from the Crypt. She loved that stuff, and so I didn't really get that at first, but it just kind of grew on me naturally. And so just as I grew older, I found out, hey, you can actually go to school for film. I just started to develop a niche for it. And so applying for Watkins, I knew that I liked horror, and I wanted to come up with something creative and different from anything that people have seen before. And I sometimes think, I know that if I make a short and put it out there, then realistically, I know I'm going to have people that support me to check it out, but I know that like people that's not familiar with what I'm doing, probably not going to really care too much unless it's just something like really catchy. So my trick, what I like to do, and especially like with this, is like I wanted to catch people off guard, to where, they don't even know that it's actually fake. And so that's why I staged the 911 call. I have a cousin, Valee, who's an actress, and it's another girl named Dawn I used to work with, Devon. She worked in a call center with me. Okay. So they didn't know each other, so I paid this guy that he rents a studio out to rappers. And I was like, hey, if you mind, I want to rent your studio out and come up there. So I don't have rap artists. I just have actresses, and I just need to record their voices because I'm making a short. And it's like, cool. And so they never met each other before, the two actresses. Came up there, I wrote the lines out, writing, for whatever reason. I can't do poetry, but script writing, like, is my thing.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? And so, like, I get extremely creative, just like with comedy. If I write, if I do it off my dome, I can't do like you and Chris. I know I wouldn't be as effective as you are. Well, then again, let me not even shoot myself down. I ain't really tried it like that.
Yeah, I mean, because ad-lib is cool. So I like writing a lot of stuff, but ad-lib is cool. And the more you do it, the better you get at it. So I'm pretty sure you can definitely do it.
Yeah, so just far as, but when I write it, though, oh, man, I feel like I can take off. I can literally go to the side and just write out a comedy sketch just like that. But, yeah, I wrote that, and I had to listen, like, man, 15 911 calls, just to kind of get like the dialogue of how that works, how the people sound. I not to creep nobody out, but I had to listen to like 5 911 calls where someone got murdered, just kind of capture that creepiness and just kind of capture what that's like.
Okay,
And
we gonna come back to that.
I wrote a script. I put that in my story. I wrote that script out, you know, and I put that in it, and just I wanted to do something to where, all right, yeah, this is gonna be a scary 911 call. You got plenty of them, but I want to drop something supernatural in it to where, all right, this really just messes with people at the end. So yeah, I wrote that, man. I turned it in to school and got accepted in Watkins. I put it on YouTube. It didn't do nothing for like the first couple of weeks, but I really didn't check it like that. And I was telling Will, all of a sudden I started getting notifications. And man, it was up to like, at that time it got up to like 60,000 views.
It's at 90-something thousand now.
So yeah, it like really took off. And so for a brief period, just to feed these people's fetish, because I read the comments, man, people like was into this stuff. They talking about Slenderman and all that. I had never heard of Slenderman in my life. Everybody's just arguing back and forth. So I said, man, I'm gonna make a series out of this. So I would do a part 2, do a part 3, and I'll just keep it going. It dwindled down because at that time, well, it was no excuse. I didn't push it like I should have. And I think trying to find actors to want to do the voices, that was kind of coming a little challenging as well too. It's something I should have kept going, but yeah, horror shorts, that to that day, that's like, man, my number one passion. I love.
And my brother, he actually wants to do a horror film. We were actually. Remember when I was telling you about I had the whole mall on lock and everything? And we just like my brother was always ready, but the other people that we had involved, they would never come through, and it kind of fucked it up. I hate that I had an opportunity like that and I had to waste it. And that's the one thing about being in this profession, just doing things that we do and being independent. It's hard to count on people. You know, you have stuff going on, you got the perfect script written out, and everybody's all game when they're talking about it. But when it comes time to do it,
it's a different story.
Yeah, it's always, well, I got to do this or I got to do it. I understand. I definitely understand. But being in our shoes, the creators and everything like that, man, it's really difficult, and it makes this really hard. That's why I was glad to meet you, because I know when you got somebody who's like-minded that wants to do the same thing that you're doing, it's a lot easier.
Absolutely.
A whole lot easier, yeah. So, but yeah, and that's why I can't wait to, take off, as far as, continuing the comedy sketches. Tasha's helped me out a lot, because one thing I did want to do, I like to stay different, and you're helping me out tremendously as well, because one thing I wanted to do this time around is do some sketches to where it ain't just me in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, like, me and her, we're going to knock out a sketch today, and I think that's going to go down great, because, like I said, I want to keep it going to where, all right, it's a lot of Deshaun, like for 2019 sketches, but 2020 I really want to start like incorporating and work with other people, so to speak. And I don't want to do so much to where I am the funny thing in the sketch. I like the sketch to be funny,
right?
And so work with others and come up with something to where it just creates a laugh.
Eventually, you're gonna end up taking a back seat to a lot of your sketches because you're kind of like me. You want your sketch to be funny, and all the time. You don't have to be the main person all the time. Right. Because like me, I'm never the main person. You know what I'm saying? It was maybe 1 or 2 that I had to do that part because I felt like I could do it, better. But there's a lot of other times, man, where I put him in the forefront. I put other people in because I just want the sketch to be, I want it to work. Because here's the thing, and people take notes. If you or somebody else makes that sketch pop, you all get recognition for it. Yep. You don't have to be the main one to make it pop. Sometimes take a back seat. If it blows up, you all gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? But you don't. A lot of people think that they have to be the forefront in order to make it, and that's not the case. Right. In entertainment and being creative, it's a team effort. Unless you're doing stand up, you know what I'm saying? But that's a whole different story. We not like the what's that 65 or 95 South show where I got 3 people on stage and we all. No, that's not comedy. That's improv. Comedy is when you up there by yourself and you got a microphone and you telling your jokes. Cause anybody can go up there with a group of people and be funny. I'm just being real.
Yeah, I got y'all 2 next to me. Like, it's a piece of cake. I'm just gonna say anything then.
But but you was a little nervous when we did the show on stage.
Yeah.
He got on stage too?
Yeah. Well, he my brother he would do wonders in front of a camera. That sounds gay. I probably won't say it, but he would be great. Like as far as comedy, he's great in front of the camera. But standing on stage, he would not do it. And I think he would be great on stage, but he just won't do it.
Nah, I ain't doing no stage.
All right, now, since we got guests in the house, you know we got to play our game, man. And I want to go ahead and play this game because it's getting close to the end of the show. And what we do is we basically go through and we decide if this crime was performed by a black, white, Mexican, or anybody else, in the face of this planet Earth. So we're gonna probably go do about 3 crimes today, and we're just gonna try to figure out what race committed this crime. Okay. All right, so we're going to start it off. And if you don't want to say white people, you can say Karen, okay? Nashville senior charged with assaulting her homeless boyfriend. Is this black, white, Mexican, or any other race who walks faces?
That's white. A senior? That's white.
Yeah.
Oh, Karen.
Mexican.
Okay.
Spanish. Hispanic. I don't want to say Mexican. Hispanic.
All right. There's a Nashville senior charged with assaulting her homeless boyfriend. 65-year-old Patricia. Go ahead.
You said senior. I'm thinking senior.
Oh, my freaking goodness. High school senior?
If she's high school and homeless, she done made some bad choices in life.
I mean, you'd be surprised. But you're saying a senior citizen.
Yeah.
Oh, she's definitely Karen.
Okay. And you're all right. This is definitely a Karen. She was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Damn.
When she beat her homeless boyfriend with a weighted bottle. What the fuck is a weighted bottle?
Probably something that had something in it, weight on it, and.
And you said you don't have no assault charges. Look at you.
No, seriously.
You put the weight in it.
I've watched a lot of Snapped. If that helps.
And you wrap it in rubber bands so it don't leave them.
See, I don't know all
that. That's easy. I can make one of those.
So let's get into this, man. So she hit her homeless boyfriend with a weighted bottle. Now, he lost a tooth in the attack, and she also damaged the van that he was living in. So she's not homeless, and she damaged his van, and he knocked out his tooth. Let's go into the thing. First of all, she's 65, so I don't know if he's dropping that kind of dick in a 65-year-old. We can only imagine, and they don't really say his age. So I got to further investigate this, man, because this is bothering me a little bit. I want to know more. I don't know why I want to know more, but when you hear about a 65-year-old woman just beating up a homeless dude that's supposed to be her boyfriend, you really want to investigate it a little more. So this happened on April 2nd. Heath Parrish, that's the white guy, told authorities he was downtown when his girlfriend Patricia showed up and told him she wanted to take him to the hospital for a heart appointment. Okay, so the motherfucker homeless, and you want to make sure he gets to his heart appointment, but you won't let him live with you. All right, he told her to get away from him. So hold up, if this shit ain't adding up, is she just going around trying to fuck homeless, or I mean,
where is this information coming from?
She popped up in his van unannounced.
Basically, we want to give a big shout out to Scoop. They always give us all the great and late information about Nashville crimes, and they definitely sponsor this segment of our show. Well, they don't sponsor, but we just use it. But he told her to get away from him, and she proceeded to pummel him with a weighted bottle, leaving marks and knocking out a tooth. He escaped and drove away.
How?
Do he got one of them old school vans with the ladder on the back?
Yeah.
Okay. This is right. The one with with the one with the curtains.
Yeah.
Curtains.
Curtains. You ain't never seen them vans?
Yeah, they got curtains in
them. They
them.
got a bed in the back and everything.
Yeah.
What?
I never understood what the ladder was for, but
I guess if you want to climb on top of it and sunbathe, I guess they Karen, so they do that kind of shit.
Yeah, sure.
So on May 6th, Patricia was arrested and charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and her bond was set at $10,000, which means she pays about 10% of that, that's $1,000 to get out. So yeah, that's all they got to say on this, and I'm really disappointed because I was really wanting to see how old he was and where this went and what caused it. I mean, because she just came down there saying, "I want to take you to your heart appointment." And he was like, no, that shouldn't have caused a fight. Some more shit was said.
Right.
Something
What the fuck
happened.
you mean?
He probably did that shit on April. No, hold up. April, we was still locked down, so there wasn't a lot of people downtown.
Man, he stole something out of the house, man.
Yeah.
And pawned that shit.
Is that what it
He
was?
needed gas money for that van.
Oh my God.
He needed some new curtains.
Man, well, look, Patricia, we are with you. I don't know what happened. I'm pretty sure you had good reason to do what you did. But hopefully, your 65-year-old ass will get out and, you'll continue to live your best life, however long that may be. Let's go ahead.
Oh man.
No, I'm just.
She did use a lot of energy.
That's what I'm saying. You can't be 65 beating people with a weighted bottle.
Some of them be in better shape than you
No,
would
that was at 82. Have you seen that? I think she was 82 years old. That black woman.
I haven't
Man,
seen
she had abs. I mean, she didn't look like she was 82, but you probably fucked, man, for real, because that's how she looked. She was like, you was like, God damn, this motherfucker bad. And I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, hey,
Fuck that. I ain't fucking nobody 82. I don't give a damn how good she look.
yeah, because it ain't about the age. It's just the shit they say when they're a certain age. Because in their era, they had different ways of talking sex.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you start hitting somebody at 82, they say something, oh, shit. Come on, Luther. My name ain't Luther. Just shut up, goddammit. I'm trying to get it. I ain't got it in 60 years. Be like, you ain't got it in 60 years? You 82. Yeah, I was 20 last time I flowed like this. God damn. And that's why you don't fuck 82-year-old women.
Smell like vinegar.
Yeah, I only had one experience. Whoa. All right, so look, Tasha looking at me like this motherfucker. Nah, I'm just bullshitting, Tasha. That shit didn't happen recently.
They ain't gone now.
She won't tell nobody.
He is wrong.
Yeah, but I put flowers out there every now and then.
Oh, man. Y'all crazy.
All right, here we go. Teen kicks and bites MNPD, Metro Nashville PD.
Okay.
Threatens to fine and shoot the officer in the head when he bonds out. So this teen kicked and bit an officer.
He a white boy.
And threatened to shoot the officer in the head when he gets out.
Yeah. I'm going to go Negro on this one.
Okay. Well, let me tell you what he bit him at first.
Okay.
He bit him on an inner upper thigh.
All right, see?
Oh, okay.
White boy.
Okay, I got you.
I was trying to go out his dick.
All right. Tasha, what you saying?
Oh, I'm going to say
Our people ain't doing that shit. I don't give a damn.
Doug.
You gonna say Doug?
Doug.
Y'all all saying Doug?
Yeah.
Go Doug, yeah.
He's actually Hispanic.
I was going to say that at first. I was going to say that at first.
I swear I was thinking
I
that.
swear I was. You should always go with your first mind.
Damn.
18-year-old Tanner was charged with 2 counts of vandalism, assault.
Hold on. Tanner,
Yeah.
he raised by white people.
Okay.
He might be Hispanic, but he was adopted.
Good call.
All right,
Yeah.
so he's facing 2 counts of vandalism and assault on an officer for resisting arrest, evading arrest, and after his mother reported to the police that he was damaging her home and car while being detained, he bit and kicked the officer, damaging the patrol car, and threatened to shoot the officer in the head when he gets out. The officer's wounds were to the upper thigh, and he has had stitches, and he's expected to make a full recovery.
How do you get his mouth in his upper thigh?
Unless they was wrestling.
That cop
and he
let that
just-
happen. He let that happen. What are you doing? What are you doing, boy? No, go up. Go up. Oh, goddamn. No teeth. Son of a bitch. You going to jail for this one. You in a bit, hey, you been free. Now he got to explain that shit when he get back to the precinct.
Right.
What is he gonna say?
Some bitch bit me on my thigh. How did he get there? Well, this read my my documents. I can't tell you out loud. I thought we was gonna do something else. You know, I come from Kentucky. We'll fuck anything.
What?
Oh man.
Why you think they call it the bluegrass state? We skeet all over that some bitch. It don't turn green.
Oh, shit, man. So let's go back and see what Tanner's bond is if he bonds out, because you don't make threats like that while you getting locked up.
Yeah,
that's some shit you say at home around your friends, and you won't never follow through on it.
I knew he wasn't black. He'd have said that shit to the cops.
But Hispanic people, they a little rowdy.
And he probably believed.
They don't play no
Hold
game.
the fuck up. His bond was set at $4,000.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he was a teen. What was he, 13?
18.
It's probably.
First offense?
Nah, fuck that. He's an adult, man. That $400.
Well, he can't charge him.
I'm gonna tell you why. And then we got the COVID-19. They don't want all those people in there. Something like that. So they made it a little bit more easier for him to get out.
Just don't do it again.
Yeah, just don't do it again.
Right.
He said he can't charge him.
Nah, he can't charge him. Will, a lot of shit gonna come out.
It's gonna come.
Look, his family dude, Tanner, he's raised by white people. You know he gonna snitch. Soon as he get up on stand, he tried to make me suck his dick. I wasn't going. Shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
All right, here we go. Last one. Man drags ex out by her hair. Kicks her after she throws wine.
Wow,
you don't even gotta finish. That's a brother.
Hold on, keep going.
That's it. That's it.
Repeat it.
Man drags ex out by her hair. Kicks her after she throws wine on him.
That's a
I'm
brother.
gonna go with a dude.
That might be a dude.
That's a brother.
That's a brother.
That's a brother.
All right, I'm gonna tell you what it is, and I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong. It's actually a Doug. It should have gave it away when he said he drug her out by her hair.
Yeah.
Let's not do that. But if I just say that because if it had been,
Come on,
hey,
first of all, a sister,
Akeisha,
you ain't finna fuck with Akeisha hair.
Yeah.
They're not going for that.
No.
You would
You
not.
can't even do what pull a
And
Keisha
threw
hair
wine on him.
when you having sex.
But threw wine,
Yeah.
threw wine on him.
Yeah, she threw
No,
wine.
that's
Sisters
a.
ain't gonna waste wine.
Not only that was a Kieran move. That
That's
was-
definitely a Karen move. 50-year-old Louis Lovingood.
I bet you he's.
Yeah, that's him. He's a Doug.
Louis Lovingood.
Louis Lovingood, and we're going to say the whole name because he's a Doug, was charged with domestic assault.
Was that his real name?
Yeah.
Or are you joking?
That's his real name.
Oh, snap. I thought you
Louis
was...
Lovingood.
Oh, wow.
White people just make up names for themselves sometimes.
Loving good.
Lovingood. Yeah.
Okay.
He probably went to some Ivy League school or some shit like that. Was charged with domestic assault when his ex told police he grabbed her by the neck, threw her to the floor, and drug her outside by her hair. And then kicked her in the back because she flung her drink when he told her about having sex with another woman. Oh, shit.
Oh.
All right, Louis. Okay.
Wait
So,
a minute.
So he trying to kick a bitch to the curb for real.
Literally.
You know that wasn't Keisha. He would have been able to do all that.
this nigga,
He probably fucking a black girl.
hey, man,
Yeah.
These days,
this
It'll make you
motherfucker
do that.
is
Yeah.
gangster as shit, and it got to be some good pussy because ain't no way in
she
hell.
told him. The black girl told him how to handle it. Grab this bitch by her hair, snatch out the car, and kick her in the back. If you don't do it, I'm leaving you.
Man, it's got to be some good pussy because he done drugged this motherfucker. He said, "Fuck it, I'm going to jail for this pussy."
Damn.
Drug her out the house by
All
her
nights.
hair, kicked her in the back.
Kicked in the back. That.
Hey, cause you know that when you kick somebody in the back, nigga, you get to haul off, and there's some feeling in that.
Yeah, man, it's like playing kickball, man.
He probably said
real
bitch
back.
and everything when he did that. Look,
I wish I was there.
Look, Tasha pissed off. She like, it couldn't have been me, goddamn it. Look,
That's every black woman listen to this show right now. Hell no. You know they was white.
oh shit, Louis. Hey, loving God, don't fuck with loving God.
Loving God or loving
loving good. My bad.
We
Loving
can't
good.
give him that.
Yeah, loving good. My bad.
He don't love God. He do.
we can't give him that name. Loving good.
Loving good. My bad.
McLovin.
McLovin. Okay. Hold the fuck up. He was arrested and charged with domestic assault. Guess what his fucking bond is?
$100. $100.
Close. His bond was set at $2,000, so all he got to pay is $200 to get out.
That ain't like Loving Good, William.
Now I'm telling you, if they had been Jones in them,
he's up there.
They bond would have been kind of high.
God damn, Loving Good.
Wow.
So he walked in there, hey, Loving Good. Oh, you kicked another bitch. $200.
Come bite me on my heel. and then we'll see what we can do.
Right.
Oh,
it's funny she say that though, because you notice, I don't know. You notice that your boy, man, he bit him in the upper thigh. Now he got off a little easy.
$400.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it may be something to that. Next time you get arrested.
You know what? I gotta find one. Here's the thing, man, because I'm looking at all these motherfucking bonds. I gotta find just one.
My bad. Nah, don't go out there trying to bite nobody on their thigh. Think you gonna get off?
No,
they could have kept this story out of it.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and read this one, and I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know that this is black. All right, and the only reason I'm doing that is because I want to see the bond. Okay. I want to see the bond. So basically, what she said: if no one's getting arrested, I'm getting arrested.
Yep.
Damn.
Zena Charles was charged with disorderly conduct, public intoxication, and consumption of alcohol under 21. What? 19 years old.
Acting a fool.
And resisting arrest. Someone reported a fight, and when officers arrived, they encountered her angry, screaming, and hitting cars. God damn.
What was she drinking? Scald?
I don't know what she was drinking, but this bitch was outside hitting cars. Who the fuck?
She was lit. She was lit. No,
like hitting it with her hands?
Yeah. She was hitting cars, man. I gotta show y'all this picture. That's her right there.
Ooh. Shit. Shoot her.
I would be scared to death if I had to come.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. If I roll up on her and she punching cars, hey, call SWAT. Call SWAT. Officer Brown was like, call SWAT, goddamn it.
Corona written out.
She ain't got Rona written out. She look like her name be Rona.
This motherfucker right here, boy. Oh my goodness.
That mug shot though.
God forgive me, but that's scary.
God.
WWE.
Oh my goodness, man.
She was not playing.
Zena, mother of three. Mother of three?
Somebody fucking up.
Oh, mother of a 3-year-old.
Okay.
I'm about to say, but who done had 3 kids? This motherfucker.
Shit, but still, somebody.
It's somebody for everybody.
Evidently.
And I'm not gonna spend a lot of time because she was intoxicated, and you know what I'm saying. Let's see what her bond was though. Well, I'll be damned.
What was it?
She was freed later on paternal release.
Paternal release?
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
That existed. So if you have a kid at home or something, you just get off?
Maybe she's just off, like, for real, and they must know it or something, and they just kind of like...
How old you say she was again?
She's 19.
Paternal release. I'm going to look that one.
That's awful. She something wrong with her.
But then again, like you said, they're on the thing, man. Look like they,
everything can slide.
Right. You know what? Don't even worry about it.
Well, that's all we got for today on that. But before we end the show, we got to address something that me and my brother was talking about earlier. And as soon as I pull it up, we're going to jump right into that because it was very disturbing, and I think my brother will agree. He was doing some Karen shit, and this shit happened in Florida. Sheriff Gregory Tony. And we go ahead and jump on this. Now, if you all don't know about it, man, Gregory, he's the sheriff down in Florida, and Gregory has a weird addiction. He likes to go to swingers parties with Karens and Dougs, and he's blacker than everybody in this room. I'm surprised that he's not arrested yet, and charged with rape because he's at a Karen and Doug's swingers party, but he's there. Now the interesting thing is he took a picture, and in this picture, the girl is on his side, and the man is between his legs.
And you know the nigga got on Speedos.
I don't know how swinging parties work because I've never done that shit. And
I can't see that.
Well, it's supposed to be where
He's
him and
on
his
the
girl
side
go,
of the.
and they supposed to be fucking other partners.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
swingers.
still the same sex. He got a nigga between his legs.
and his legs are wide open. Like that's a better picture
That
of it right
mean
there. So
his dick is on dude's rib cage.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, so
Yeah, like.
yeah, and you know now let's give props where props are due. Well, now all that shit's fake. Karen, those titties on Karen are definitely fake.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not. But brother, this is the brother right here. And,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the brother. And yeah, doing big things in Florida. I probably can go back to Florida after this shit. But yeah, the brother, man. Here's the thing, man.
He's a Douglas.
You got to explain to them what a Douglas is because they don't really know.
A Douglas is a black man that would do anything for the white people.
I figured that.
Right. Okay. That's a Douglas. He even got the stature where he was sitting up there all like that.
Yeah,
He's an attaboy.
Yeah. Good boy. Go fetch me another nigga.
Attaboy.
And he's 41 years old. We the same goddamn age.
Hold on, let me look at that again. That picture look like it's set back to the 80s already. You mean to tell me he 40?
Yeah, he 41. I'm finna bring those pictures up again.
He burnt out.
Yeah, took that picture trying to get him
he's burnt out.
set up.
What?
Hey.
41.
Damn, so man.
That is
So the
crazy.
question is that gray hair in his beard?
It's Karen juice.
Was it semen? He just forgot to wipe it.
Oh, damn. Well, the bad thing is, man, you know, they got him. He's on. And, oh, no. He's a husband and a father of 4.
Yeah, but the thing is, I mean,
That's embarrassing to his family.
that's the only thing. They can't arrest him or nothing like that. That's his sexual
Okay,
preference.
so I thought I heard rape. So he didn't rape
No,
him.
he ain't
He
raping
ain't
anybody.
raping
No.
He just he did some suspect shit. He's out of the black community. Put it that way.
Especially, and now he got a wife and kid. What?
Yeah.
She was there with him, wasn't she?
The wife, his wife wasn't there.
No, she wasn't
I
there.
don't know. The white girl is his wife.
Is it?
Yeah, that's his wife.
What?
She turned him on to
The
the
white girl
fucking
is his wife. Yeah.
So who's the other man?
The other man just one of the swingers that was there.
God damn. Oh, I didn't know that.
It gets the plot thickens.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's terrible.
Literally.
Oh. Look, people.
So he left our community without even having to.
So their kids are embarrassed. Basically.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially if they have
Imagine
some
kid-
teenage children like everybody else. You know,
Especially
like
if they came to, if he came to, what's that, career day. Like, oh, we just seen your daddy. Oh, fuck.
Like, I know you. All right, any questions?
it just goes to show, no matter what position somebody in, it's always some kind of weird. It gets weirder and weirder.
Yeah.
The more power they have, the weird. It don't surprise me.
Greg, I got a question. What's an orgy and a foursome?
I can't see how you be that happy with another dude sitting between your legs.
That means he's got a like.
I mean, he was going
undercover
down
stuff going on.
Look here, I done told people this before, man. When it comes to sex and having multiple people in the room like that, it can't be no other dudes. My dick got to be the star of the show. I can't have no co-star dicks in the room. No. It's just got to be my dick and several other females. No other dicks. This is all just female cast with one dick, and that's my dick. And I'm not having any other dudes in the room while it's fucking going on. That's just, I can't do it.
One dick limit.
That's why I couldn't be a porn star.
Right, I was just thinking about that.
Right, man, because them niggas be like sitting shoulder to shoulder and shit. I don't need.
Does that make the cameraman gay? Because he be filming all on the balls and everything. Man, like, God damn, you going too far, bro.
My thing is, if some of the angles that they get,
Why you back there?
like, but think about it. Some of the angles they get, that means they have to get down and climb up between the legs and shoot up.
It don't make you a special cameraman. Be like, oh, okay, let me get behind the asshole this time. Yeah,
back of the
Come on,
balls,
man. You don't make you the best cameraman in the world. That makes you fucked up.
if you want that title, you need to go film some Wild Kingdom shit with lions and stuff. Don't film a nigga fucking from the back and up under, and you got now. If that shit get on my equipment, I'm gonna be mad.
Right.
Yeah,
because there's too much juices. And like there was a video. Remember that video that was out, and I sent y'all, and it was a cameraman. It was a cameraman. He got a little too close to the action, and a girl was pleasuring this dude, and when she got finished, she moved out the way and hit the cameraman right on the outer part of his lip, and it was all on it was all on the side of his face coming down. He said, "Get." No, what he said? He said, "God, give us a tissue, give us a tissue," and he was trying not to close his mouth because when
he's done.
It's done.
Ew. He's done.
It's over.
He's done.
That was fucked up.
Just gotta retire today. Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
now you gotta shoot yourself.
Yeah. Man, hey, he deserves something, some kind of hazard pay or some shit.
Hell yeah.
Because that at no point should you be threatened to get shot in the face while you shooting porn.
Yeah, you should have to dodge.
I don't care if I was filming that shit and I had a mask on. It's not get anywhere near me, man. I'm killing myself.
God damn.
That is terrible.
I just couldn't live with myself as a man.
Right.
Oh shit, that's fucking disgusting.
Stains, yeah, you can never erase, man.
Yeah, hey, to each his own, man. Choose the career that you best at. I mean, I like shooting videos and everything, and I think Sean will agree. Neither one of us will take our equipment in an area like that's a hostile environment. It's unsafe weather conditions, and I don't want any of those fluids getting on my cameras and fucking it up. So no, we not doing that. Yeah, I ain't shooting none of that. No, most porn that I shot back in the day anyway was with my cell phone, and I didn't shoot porn.
Oh,
but it's probably some videos.
So just got started.
It's probably some videos of some ass cheeks moving and the back of her head. That's about it. But and she didn't know. No, I was just bullshit. I didn't do that. Tasha was over there sitting there like this. I don't like this nigga. Nah, I'm just bullshit. That didn't happen recently. But we finna get out of here, man. Before we go, I definitely want to address Karen's. Fuck y'all, cause Karen is not equal to being called a nigga. You can sit there and say that all the fuck you want, but no, I'm not going. I'm not going for that shit. Suck it up and take it. Now, that's what they do anyway. But
that is Becky.
I do apologize to all the Beckys out there for calling, giving Karens y'all stat. No, that's what y'all do. That's cool. Karens, look here. Nigga and Karen is not the same thing. Okay?
Yes, it is. Cause we're gonna keep calling y'all motherfucking Karens. Keep getting your feelings hurt.
If you got a job, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do from here on out. Whenever I see a white woman, I'm gonna like, "Hey, Karen, how you doing?" That's not my name. Oh, my bad. You look just like a Karen. All right. So that's how I'm addressing them now. And if they get mad, I don't give a fuck because black people been called nigga for years, and y'all ain't stopping it, and y'all ain't trying to stop it. Or when you do try to stop it, you try to tell a nigga not to say it when you created the word. So fuck it. I ain't trying to hear it, but that's it. Tasha, thank you for coming through today. We definitely love you. And let's go ahead and put the verdict out. You are definitely invited back.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, you kind of gave us no choice in between the show. You was like, if I'm invited back, I was like, damn, she done already said it. So we can't, even if we don't.
Oh, God. So that's the only reason why.
But it's like, people like, man, they some asshole. You definitely cool, though, because like I said, we've had some people in here, and they'll get in here, and they be like just quiet and shit, and don't want to talk or either stuck up or whatnot. But no, you got in here, you got down, you was dirty with yours, so hey, you can hang with the fellas. And that's what's up.
That's how I've always been. I can hang with the fellas,
And Sean, she's not, you ain't got to be scared to approach her, even though you ain't trying to do that right now, but she's definitely approachable. She's down to earth, man. She's down to earth.
That. She's down to earth, that's my G.
Cool. But with that being said, man, we are definitely about to get out of here. Before we go, we just want to address a lot of the stuff that's going on with this corona. Hey, look, I know they opening shit back up. Don't be so quick to rush back out there. They opening clubs up down in Atlanta and bars and stuff like that. Don't go out there. Hey, I like what they did for the old folks with the bowling alley, because they still staying they like 6 feet apart and everything, and they go in the morning. You gotta think about this, man. That's all they got. Damn. That's all they got. So and a lot of times when you get to a certain age, and that's the only thing that you got to enjoy, sit in the house all day, that's not the life, man. So they get a chance to go out and be social and everything like that. Then they get to go home and they being safe. That's cool. I like that. But all this other shit, people, man, come on, man. Just, hey, stay locked down for a few more months, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart because I don't want to go back to work. And, and I want to keep working from home. So don't you motherfuckers hurry this shit up because you going to fuck up my mood. And I don't want to do that because I bullshit you not. I was about 2 more weeks from getting fired. I'm not bullshit. If I had one more motherfucker came over there and talked to me, I was going to go off. So look, hey, let's keep this shit the way it is. Let's stay locked up. Let's stay locked down. Let's fight this corona.
Right.
And, you know, everybody get healthy because anybody who's going through that shit, my heart goes out to you and your family. This shit is scary. Kids are catching it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't like this shit. Anything that hurts anybody or harms anybody, I can't stand it. So, hey, let's stay safe together. You know, isolated. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but there's things you can do. You know, watch some shows on Netflix. Watch all the Brown Brothers shit. Watch Deshaun Entertainment stuff. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you got, Tasha, that they can go out and watch?
I mean, I guess you would call it a mini series. I've been in an episode of that. It's called The Mondellos, episode 3.
How do you watch it?
You go to YouTube. It's on YouTube.
Let everybody know.
So it's on YouTube. Again, the movie isn't ready yet. And right now, this will be the next thing. I mean, you'll be seeing more of me. We're gonna get to it this afternoon, like Deshaun said. So just be expecting to see more.
You're definitely going to see more of Tasha in upcoming episodes.
Brought to you by Pornhub.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Don't do that because they're going to type it in.
You see Tasha on the cameras now, but you don't really see Tasha until you see her with Brown Brothers Entertainment. We're going to have the unveiling of Tasha. So, Tasha, let your hair down and wink to the people.
Hi, everybody.
Some people really out there like, you know.
Shit, damn.
Right, man.
You said, what YouTube channel was that again? Nigga, that shit ain't on YouTube. They don't have porn on YouTube. Trust me. I've searched. But nah, man, Tasha, what? Because you know on YouTube they got to key in a lot of shit. So what do they have to exactly key in?
You just key in the Mondello show.
The Mondello show.
The Mondellos, and it'll be episode 3 that I'm in. But I mean, I want to go ahead and plug my homie in. Like, watch all of them.
Okay.
You know, he's also in what's it? The movie is really funny. The name of it right there. Huh?
You on the spot?
I'm on the spot. I'm on the spot.
He's in
I'm sorry, but just be looking
happens.
for Kelvin Elevators though. That's the movie I'm gonna be in. It's like a killer hood movie. Like it's something you've never seen before. So just get rid. It's black. I mean, no, it's no, absolutely, it's a mixture. Put it like that of people. I just feel like it's gonna be awesome. When it hits, it was supposed to be in April. Now with COVID, it's kind of pushed back, but it's still coming.
That's what's up, man.
I'm excited about it.
And you know, and I never shit on anybody who's out there creating or whatnot, man. I may have an opinion or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, but definitely do your shit, man. Hey, if you want to do hood movies, do hood movies. Me and my brother, we grew up in the suburbs, so if we did a hood movie, it would definitely be a comedy. That's it. Because
this one is a horror, so it's even more funny because it's
well, shit. That's cool. Well, just being a black person this day and age is a horror. So, you know, going to the store is a horror story for black people. You know that. And look here, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. This is how you know you black. When y'all drive past a police officer, do y'all look in y'all rearview mirror about two or three times?
Every time.
It's just natural instinct.
That's a damn shame. So, Karens, unless you looking in your goddamn rearview mirror at least 3 or 4 times when you pass a goddamn police car, don't associate that Karen shit with nigga. And with that being said, we out of this bitch. Y'all, oh shit, I almost forgot. Gotta say all the shows that we got. Be sure to check out Wake Up with JC on Tuesday from 7 to 8. Damn, we got Wednesday, the Melanated Power Hour. From 7 to 8, but he's taking a month off, so go back and listen to some of the previous episodes. On Thursday, we got something like a podcast with Dane Smith, Slap. You can check that out from 7 to 8, and he's gonna come back next week with new episodes. Also on Thursday, we got Real Sex with Flower. Go and check that shit out. You know what I'm saying? It comes on from 8 to 9, and she basically tells you how to get down in the bedroom and keep everything spicy. So if you got some hiccups or whatnot and it's not working, check out that show. She'll tell you how to keep it spicy. On Fridays, we got Flex on Friday where we play all the independent artists, whether you're in Nashville, Memphis, LA, it don't matter where the fuck you at. If you local and independent in your area, we'll play your shit on the air. So hit us up, and that comes on from 8 to 9. And then on Saturday mornings, which is the Brown Brothers Show, y'all listen to it right now. You know we 10 to 11, and sometimes we go a little over because we have a little fun. But check us out each and every week from 10 to 11 on Saturday morning. Now, with that being said,
happy early shout out to my little boy.
Oh shit.
Little Richard, happy birthday. It's Monday.
Little Richard, happy birthday. He's going to kill me, but hey, I got you something that you're going to like as far as a present. Lil Will, happy belated birthday. We didn't get a chance to say that on the air, but that's my other nephew. He just had a birthday. And how old is Lil Will now?
16.
God damn, he's 16? I am getting old as shit. I'm telling you, I remember he used to be in the car seat in my back seat, man. Now he's 16.
That's how they grow up fast.
Damn, he finna start fucking bitches. Yeah, hopefully. But with that being said, man, we are officially out of here, man. You all have a good rest of your weekend and stay safe.